The fruit of the heart, inspired by Luke 6:43-45. Alyssa was 21, a college junior trying to hold everything together. Classes, her part-time job, her friends, her faith, all of it felt like juggling glass. She smiled when people looked, but inside she felt cracked. She used to be the girl who encouraged everyone, who prayed before exams, who stayed up comforting friends through breakups. But lately, that Alyssa felt far away. She woke up every morning exhausted. Scrolling through social media didn't help. Everyone else looked happy, confident, and blessed. She compared, doubted, and slowly let bitterness take root. Her words started to change. She rolled her eyes more, snapped quicker, used sarcasm like armor. When her mom called, she let it ring. When her friend texted, she left it on read. But it wasn't just stress. Her heart was quietly starving. One Friday night, she sat in the student lounge with Marcus, her best friend since freshman year. He was 22, steady and kind, the type who didn't talk much, but always noticed things. "You good?" he asked, gently pushing a coffee toward her. She shrugged. "Yeah, just tired." He nodded slowly. "You've been saying that a lot lately." She stared at her cup. "It's true." Marcus leaned back. "You know, my grandma used to tell me something weird when I was a kid." Alyssa raised an eyebrow. "Weird like what?" He smiled softly. She said, "A good tree can't bear bad fruit. If the fruit's rotten, check the roots." Took me a while to get it. But she meant, if your words, your actions, your attitude are off, maybe your heart's been feeding on the wrong things. Alyssa blinked, caught off guard. He continued, "Last year, I was angry all the time. Didn't know why. I was hanging around people who loved drama. I listened to music that kept me angry. I filled my head with junk, and it started to spill out. I didn't realize my heart was absorbing everything I gave it." Silence hung between them. Alyssa stared at the floor. She whispered, "So, if the fruit's bad, fix the roots." He nodded. "Yeah, God cares more about your roots than your branches. What you say, what you do, it all flows from what's growing inside." That night, Alyssa went back to her dorm and sat in the dark. She thought about the people she'd hurt lately, the things she'd said without thinking. Tears burned her eyes. She whispered a prayer she hadn't said in months. "God, I don't like who I've become. Please, change my heart." She didn't expect instant peace, but little by little, things began to shift. She unfollowed the accounts that made her feel bitter. She replaced sad songs with worship. She started journaling again, one good thing every day. She forgave the friend who betrayed her. She even called her mom just to say, "I love you." Her friends noticed. Her words grew gentler. Her smile felt real again. One afternoon, her roommate looked at her and said, "You've been different lately, happier, lighter. What happened?" Alyssa laughed softly. "I just started taking care of my roots." Months later, she and Marcus sat under a tree on campus. The spring air was warm, the kind that smells like new beginnings. Alyssa looked up at the green leaves and smiled. "I get it now," she said. "A good tree can't bear bad fruit?" Marcus grinned. "Told you, it's all about what's in your heart," she nodded. "And I guess, when your heart changes, everything else does too." Moral, what's in your heart will always show in your life. If you want peace, plant peace. If you want kindness, water your heart with grace. If you want love, let God tend your roots. Because the fruit always tells the truth about the tree. Scripture reflection. A good tree can't produce bad fruit, and a bad tree can't produce good fruit. A tree is identified by its fruit. Figs are never gathered from thorn bushes, and grapes are not picked from bramble bush. A good person produces good things from the treasury of a good heart, and an evil person produces evil things from the treasury of an evil heart. What you say flows from what is in your heart. Luke 6:43-45 NLT.